Hi, I'm Will Carlson, and today we're going to be talking about Dave Ramsey's Baby Step number 2. Why listen to me? Because I'm 24 and I've completed Baby Step 2. I am 100% debt-free. $35,000 paid off in a year and a half. If I can do it, you can do it too. Keep watching and I'll show you my 5 life hacks that will help you destroy your debt. Welcome to Thick Wallet, the channel that teaches normal people how to become wealthy, happy, and secure. I demolished my debt with these 5 simple life hacks that I'm about to share with you. Step number 1, create a budget and do it for free. You can use either Google Spreadsheets or Excel. Google Spreadsheets is free, but using that software, you need to create what is called a zero-based budget. Zero-based budget. People ask a lot, when should I update the budget? Because it's hard to keep a budget going consistently month after month after month. And what I'll tell you is that every time you get paid, every 2 weeks, every month, that is when you update the budget. The day in which you get money into your account is the day in which you pay off the debt. I would say pretty consistently, the majority of the money in which I got in, I was pushing out. So if I got a check for $1,000, $600 of it was going out the door at the moment that I was paid. That way, I never had a chance to spend it. Life hack number 2, refinance your debt. If you don't know what refinancing is, go Google it. A billion people can tell you about it. But there's so many people that are like, what? Refinancing, that sounds like a lot of work. It's so easy. I did it in 2 hours. 2 hours. Interest is the enemy. The company in which I use to refinance my student loans is Sophie. I'll put a link in the description below and you guys can use it if you want, if you don't, whatever. So I went from a 6.5 to a 3.5 interest rate. So if you do the math, if you're going to pay off $30,000 in student loans, that change in interest can save you about $1,000. That's the quickest $1,000 that you've ever made. 2 hours, you just earned $1,000. Boom, simple. Life hack number 3, begin with the end in mind. It's one of the 7 habits of highly effective people. By beginning with the end in mind, what that means is that you must think to the end of when you are becoming debt-free. You have to know exactly when that's gonna happen, why it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, and then you work your way back. I knew exactly that it was going to take me 455 days to pay off my debt. That knowledge, that after 455 days I would be debt-free, it made it so much more concrete, so much more understandable. It wasn't like I was just throwing money out the window. I knew exactly what I was doing and when it was going to stop. The life is unsustainable, and you know, and that's why it hurts. But if you know the date in which you're going to be paying off the last dollar of your debt, oh man, you have so much motivation that entire time until that day. Life hack number 4. Rent and food are the enemy. A lot of people aren't gonna like that I say this, but live with your parents as long as you can. But you need a plan. Tell them the day in which you are going to become debt-free, and then tell them that when that day arrives, you are going to move out. If you're already out of your parents' house, then you need to live in a house or an apartment that is way under your means. I pay $380 to live in a crappy house in the middle of a parking lot, but if I lost my job today, I would be 100% worry-free. I'll take a crappy house for a year if it means a lifetime of being debt-free. Ramen noodles with sriracha, tuna fish, rice and beans, peanut butter and jelly, cheap, natty ice. If you're paying off debt, you can't afford to eat fancy. You just can't. In 1 year, if you drop the average of what you spend on a meal by $5, then you have decreased the amount of money in which you spend on food by $5,500. Life hack number 5, buy used, not new. Never buy new stuff. The camera in which I'm shooting this off of, I got half price on eBay. I bought a used car from a Hertz car dealership. If you don't know what Hertz is, they rent cars to people. So this is a car that has been rented hundreds of times to hundreds of different people. And I bought it from them so it would be way, way cheaper. But I have a car that only has 30,000 miles on it that is half of the price. That's a $26,000 car new that I bought for $12,000 that had 30,000 miles on it. eBay is your best friend. Craigslist, best friend. You can buy all the things in which you need to buy, but for half the price. For the last 455 days, I've lived a life of humbleness and hard work. But because of those sacrifices, I am now debt-free. And you can do it too. I don't make six figures. I didn't inherit anything. I'm definitely not smarter than you. You can do it too. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be making a lot of other videos, a lot like this, on how to build wealth, how to become more secure, and how to live a more happy life. I hope today we helped to make your wallet a little bit thicker. Thanks for watching, and stay thrifty, my friends.